Troopers, hope you're about to enjoy what I have to show you today. Hey, today's the new band list for the September the 14th. So September the 14th. So it's today the 13th, which will be next month. So this ban comes into effect tomorrow, and it won't be effective till the 15th of December. So which is about 3 months away. Okay, so you're expecting that for the 3 months. So it won't be live in 3 months, which is fine. So first card, group band Block Dragon. For me up here, this absolutely is necessary. But Underman player or even Megalith can just keep going. And keep just spamming those monsters. Keep throwing more eggs to the basket. And just keep going forever, for eternity they did. You just have to always seem to get going. It's always a possible to play against that when I remember playing against the locals, it was an absolute nightmare. You couldn't believe how much engagement I had. Even when I had a made a board, they still just go over. Yeah, so they have to go, which makes it sort of last or glass can. They won't have so in their story, so which is a good thing, not a bad thing, which is good. Next, Jet Struggle. Now, this was actually necessary. I thought it could go down to 1, but you realise at 1, you can still use it twice. So this has a lot of synchro decks, so this is going to be quite a big hit. I think this is a good hit. Jensen kind of had to sort of go through because the band on this was next, so this makes sense. Actually, this makes sense. Hence, yep. Next is Mega Phantom Beast Online. This was an interesting hit. I did not see this coming, but I can see the reasons. It was a standard, and then it made another one. So another one came, which is really annoying and really annoying, which is annoying. So this just brought more forward, and now you choose a different target with rules on, which is gonna be weird to choose from, at least, which is okay, at least. Yep. Next, so we've got to go down now. So no other cards move off the ban list. So onto our limited section now. Double Irish needed to happen quite a while ago. Actually, Double Irish. You see, Double Irish is not broken. If there's no Electromite, how are you going to pop it? That's my question. How are you going to pop it? It's my question. Yeah, so I think this is fine at 1. In fact, this could have come as many as like, because the way they had to pop it's going to have to be very strange. Yes, it is going to be very strange how you have to pop it. Yeah, because it's not a really necessary way of popping this card anymore. Okay. Next is Rusty Barstiche. Now, Phantom of Rusty Barstiche. This card was because of the Phantom Rage support coming out in Phantom Rage in a couple of months. Yeah, Phantom Rage in 2 months' time. Yeah, so there's Phantom Rage, so I can see why they want to unban this. They want to promote the new Phantom Knight support, which is good, actually. The new Phantom Knight support is very good, with Phantom Knight, with August, and BA particularly. There's a really nice new engine called the Code Breakers. Right, and it's 1 card Phantom Knight, pretty much. 1 card Rusty, so you can pretty much do that with all decks, and you can pretty much do that. Anyone can do that. It's pretty good, and it's 3 cards. It's not that, which is easy, and it takes 2 spots to extra deck and 1 in the main deck, which is good, which is a good thing. Next is Cool Buy. Now I can see what they're trying to do. They're trying to let you buy 3 tactical talents or Force of Century, or maybe we gain a bit of Lance. Not feeling on. Maybe we get in a Cross-Soul Destinator, which is a possibility. We could see in Maximum Gold set. I think we could. Quite necessary. Could see in that set. I think so. For me, see, if I had the cash, I will buy 3 Tactical Talents because I like that card. You know, it's more. You can actually layer yourself a lot more, which is good. With Force of Century, you can't need cards in your field, so you have to use 3 tactical talents, which is... See, I can't afford it, so I might have to play a bit in Lance. Yeah, okay. And it just makes more hand traps go off, so if you want a combo deck, you have to make sure it goes through 2 or 3 hand traps now, which is okay. Go through 2 hand traps, which is okay, which is fine. Next is Harvey's Feather Dust. Feather Dust, okay? This is good. Backup 1 is excellent. It's weird having this and Lightning Storm and loads of back row now, but what's strange is this is actually good timing to bring back. No one sets, so no one really sets placing spells and traps anymore, which is okay. I think that's good. I think that's pretty good. Good, but do you realise in the half that this guy's actually searchable, which is yeah. I remember that rule of half. Don't set much back row, but then there's this also now searchable, which is kind of good of the OTG, which is good, which is cool. Yeah. Which is good. It shows cards like this need to be necessary, which is good, which is cool. I think more back row hate is good, and bringing it back is a good one, which is good. And OCG had it for about 4 years before. I had for a long time OCG before us, so OCG's been coping fine with it. Yep. Next is the semi-limited. Okay, Graph and Seer. Okay, we can talk to these two both together because they both work on the same day. So Seer back at 2 is excellent for Burning Abyss or any level 3 base deck. Can you just go, oh, tall guy? Let me special summon Graph, let me special summon a Seer, and you can just keep looping it. It makes it so much easier. Now you can start actually your combo with more of the cards, which is good, which is a good thing. With Graph, it's good. You can get more stuff back to the grave. You don't have to worry if you draw a brick one, and it's good for the deck in general. It just means you can play more names, less names of the actually bad Burn Abyss that you can play good now with the baby Burn Abyss, which is good, which is cool. Next, ABC Bus Truck. Why this card was hit at 1 still? It's annoying. Okay, ABC Bus Truck is one of those decks. It's not broken. It's a good deck. You know, it's one of those decks, it's a combo deck, but you have to make it work. You know, you have to play like a rank 4 spam deck, and then do ABC stuff. You can do that now with a Rusty combo and have ABC and still have negation, which is mad, which is just crazy. Yep. And ABC is good, and having that too is perfect. I think the next list should go at 3. It should have gone to 3 anyway, but that's okay. And then Tony Awesome is next. Tony Awesome, why does that one like ABC? Because I think they were scared of Master Roll 5. They were scared of Master Roll 5 coming. It was annoying. It just comes. You know, like, oh, Panasonic Frog's gonna be a bit sick of all that. Like, no, it wasn't. Back row decks never are, unless somehow it's Sky Strikers. Panasonic is one of those decks. It's a grind deck. You know, it grinds you out. It's like, oh, I remember those bad Mitchell with his Panasonic time. He was like, really, this really need to happen, okay? And so Tony Osmond's good after decks. So you've got Parasite, you play in Frog deck, you play in Arena Cess, which I might try later on tomorrow, and other decks. Also, Wormaz, other water decks will be good, which is cool, which is good. Next now is the unlimited section. Okay, so we got Machina, the Destruction, Errata. So this is come Errata. So now the errata is now you have to send it for the field to the grave, and you can only evade 1 trap per turn, 1 trap per door. So that is kind of a damage point, right? Which is a shame. Okay, which is a shame for the trap for any trap decks. But I think this is necessary. I think this is necessary for it. It's a shame we got errata, but the card was not that good. I think not these days. People don't play traps unless it's like Ultra Ghosts or Trap Checks, which I was saying, which is probably possible. Yep, let's move on to the next one. Tall Guy, back at 3 now. Makes this excellent, makes every level 3 deck excellent, and you can start all your combos with Tall Guy. Any Burning Abyss or Fountain Knight decks will be pretty happy with that. Even level 3 Dragon Link will be pretty good. Yep. Then we got Gishki, Grass Kraken. Now, why this? It's an interesting option. I think it's good time to experiment. This card didn't really shine. What happened was, there's a hand loop. Hit it quickly. Yeah, didn't let the card shine. It didn't do very much anyway because it didn't have time. But now they can experiment a bit. It might be alright now. It might be okay to do this now, which is good for it. They actually need to experiment with these cards, which is good. So it might. And if it can't really bad again, they can just put it back to 1, so it's probably fine. planning system of the Monarchs. Yep, this card needs to be back at 3 because Monarchs, it's past the time, the power creep like hell. I know we're looking at the extra deck, it's cute, but it means you have to play no extra. Most of the time with Monarchs was, I remember the Monarchs, and let me tell you this, everyone thinks Monarchs was one of the best decks. Nope, the best deck was the extra deck version. The extra deck version was more fun, you could actually do extra deck stuff. With the You actually brick quite often with the main one, quite often. A lot of people didn't realise you actually brick, because that's why it was called Brick C half the time, which is a shame. And it's a good deck. It was a good deck at its time. I didn't play it because I don't like decks like that. You know, I don't like decks you play. Don't let you play the game. The game's a 2-player game, not a 1-player game. Okay, it's not playing solitaire. Okay. Final card: Sky Striker, Mega, Wood Anchor. This was actually helpful. It might help them a bit for Sky Strikers. It's not really necessary. The problem is Sky Strikers, there's no engage now. So how you're supposed to play with no engage? It's my question and a half. Okay, it's just not the same. Sky Striker is not the same without engage. Okay, it's quite simple. It's not the same. Okay, and the format's a lot different now. It's more combo decks and other stuff like that. And Sky Striker's one of those decks, unless you're a really good player and you know how to build against the meta, it's not a good deck for you. Okay, you got to know how to build against the format. Okay, that's one of the first things. So Sky Striker is one of those decks that has to build against the format. Well, that's the thing about it. Same with Salads. It's pretty much the same with Salads, and we don't know what the format's gonna be like yet. So it'll be a while before we actually start knowing what the format's gonna be like yet. Okay. We kind of will know soon. Okay, and that's the new battle list for September 14th, 2020. I hope you enjoy the video today, and subscribe and watch show. Watch hands, keep safe. We seem to be going high, and there's some new regulations, nations and stuff like that. Okay, I hope you watch your hands, keep safe. Hey, we'll have a video next week. We've got a couple of videos coming up next week. I hope you subscribe and watch show, and see you all next time. Goodbye.